Hi guys, I'm V and I am 15 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I wanted to make a quick video for you. I am sick, as you can see. I am a mess. I feel awful and I just wanted to make a video for you, just for you to see the truth. Just a few things for you. I had to travel, so I had to tell you a few things about traveling. Very quickly because I can't speak a lot. So one thing you have to do if you're pregnant and you're traveling is to get travel socks, because they say that you may have an issue with veins from the feet. It's like 90% the chances of it happening now. And I bought mine from Boots for 14-15 pounds. Of course, you can find much cheaper if you know in advance that you have to travel. And because I was afraid of sickness, nausea, dizziness or something like that, but I can't take any medication, I got this from Boots as well. They are called travel bands, and it's just like rubber bands you wear in the hand. They have a button, sort of a button on the inside, which, I don't know, there's some kind of pressure, acupuncture points, Chinese stuff like that, and no medication whatsoever. You just wear one in each wrist, and I don't know if it works, but I had to travel for about 10 hours total, and I had no nausea whatsoever, and I slept very, very good throughout most of the trip. Now, when I arrived, I was feeling great, and the day later, I started having a sort of a pain behind my ear. I thought maybe it's from the flight, and then the pain went down to my throat. It was like a scratchy sort of feeling where you have a small pain when you swallow. And because I can't drink a lot of tea, because tea has caffeine and you can't have caffeine. So if I was home, I would drink 15 cups of tea and I would get better, but I can't. So took me 2 days of sore throat, painful throat, having no coffee whatsoever and just having 4 cups of tea a day, and it didn't work. I tried to find tea that doesn't have caffeine, which again I'm not sure if that thing exists, and if you can drink chamomile that's good for you or something similar. I drank Greek herbal mountain tea or something. We call it chai vunu in Greece, and they say that it doesn't have any caffeine. However, I didn't sleep at all in the night, and now I'm drinking hot water with lemon and honey, just that, like tea without tea. And my throat is getting better. It's the 5th day now, and my throat is getting better. And now it went from my throat to my nose. I was a bit scared about COVID, but I have great taste buds, so no, even with blocked nose I can still smell everything, and I can still taste everything, and I have no fever whatsoever. So I think it's just a sort of a flu. And a dear friend of mine who had a blocked nose and thought he missed his smell, his sense of smell, went for a test and was found negative, and I didn't have any other contact after my trip. So yeah, I don't think it's that. I am secluded. I don't have contacts with anyone, because even if it's just a flu, I still don't want to give it to anyone, and I have to protect myself as much as I can. Of course, I thought that's what I did, which I didn't. I thought I was protecting myself as much as I could of any sort of infection, because if you get sick while you're pregnant, you can't take any medication. They say paracetamol is okay, but I haven't taken any paracetamol yet. But what is it going to do? You're allowed to take one paracetamol a day. Now after 2 days, let's say, of blocked nose, we boiled a kettle. We took a huge pan, let's say, with boiled water. And you know, when the water is steaming, this steam is supposed to help you here. You're not allowed to do sauna when you're pregnant. However, I did have a hot bath and I did leave the water running before and after, so that there is a sort of a steam created in the room, and it made me feel better. So after that, later in the evening yesterday, I did have a pan filled with boiled water. I boiled it again, turned the fire off, and then I took a towel to cover all of my head and just stood with my head on the pot of boiling water, which is not boiling now. So there's steam coming out. You put the towel on top of your head just to keep all the steam inside going to your face. A lot of people used to do that so that they can have a clear face. It helps with the pores and the nose and these areas here. But because of the hot steam, it just helps you with unblocked nose as well. So that's my remedy. That's what I've done. And I also, because I'm suffering a lot, I bought this. I don't know if you can find it in your country. You will find it, or this or some other form of it. This cost £10 in a Greek pharmacy, which I think it's too much. It's just pure salt water, sea water, sorry. So it's just like water with salt. If I was back home, I have a neti potty. You know, it's the thing that when you go in the sink, you have to bend your head like this, put something in the nose with filtered water, room temperature, and clean salt. You have to put through one nostril and let it run through the other. It's supposed to clean this area here, and maybe it goes up all the way here. I used to do it back home in this, usually in October, because I start from my work and from a lot of open doors and drafts to get a lot of flu-like symptoms. So I would like my nose to be clean at all times, and this time I haven't, and I got this. So yes, find something that has pure water, salt water, sea water, or something like that. It doesn't have to be so expensive. You can just buy a neti potty. You're going to use it for you or your children or your family generally. And just need filter water. You can buy the mixture that you're going to put inside either way. Or you can just make your own. You can find on the internet a lot of information. These are my news. I hope I'll be much better when I see you next week. I do have a few things to tell you about how we told our dearest friends and parents about the pregnancy and how I'm getting bigger fast. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're protecting yourself. I hope you're making yourself feel comfortable. And I'll see you again, hopefully in less than a week.